What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to BigAlphGaming. It's been a long time coming here. You guys will see in a little bit why it's taken me so long to record this video, but without any further ado, we have to take on the gym, the second gym in this game here, the grass type gym leader. Let's go ahead and we'll have a chat with this guy first. Hey there, how's it going, champ to be? Actually, that's what I said to some boy who zipped in here earlier too. The gym leader Gardenia is a user of grass type Pokemon. Should be obvious, but grass type Pokemon really hate fire. They're also at a huge disadvantage against the flying type too. Oh, wait a second, I should tell you about the gym itself first. You can't challenge the gym leader until you beat all the gym's trainers. It's a bit challenging, but just think of it as good training and go for it. Alright, let's go ahead and we will take on the first trainer here. And while we're doing that, let me tell you guys a little story. So, starting off here, we're gonna go back to like the week of like New Year's Eve or so, guys. I was traveling, I was out of town for quite a bit, so spending time with family wasn't too easy to record videos then. Of course, then we come back and I am sick. I get sick probably from spending time with all of the family members for the holidays. So, you know, I'm not feeling all that well. I'm coughing up a lung. I can't record a video. Then, finally feeling better, right? And I have to cover for somebody at work because they decide to go on vacation, because evidently the 2 weeks we got off for Christmas/New Year's wasn't enough, so they take a bonus vacation here. And ultimately, then I was grinding away at work all the time and didn't exactly have time to go cover a video, or record a video rather. So then after all of that happens, I finally get around to it, guys. Like, I am locked into the video, I'm recording, and I do it 3 separate times, and I ultimately fail every single time. And you might be wondering, well, why can't you win? Like, what's going on? Why are you failing? Gardenia is a huge problem, guys. A huge problem. I tried recording a video 3 separate times this week, and every single time I lost to her. It's actually unbelievable how good she is when all I have on my team is a Prinplup. I mean, it's unprecedented. I can't do a thing against her. Let me tell you about how these battles go down, alright? She starts off with her Turtwig, right? Turtwig uses Reflect, boosts up their defense, and then I use Pluck. It takes like 3 hits for me to kill Turtwig, and then if I'm lucky, I don't get hit with a Razor Leaf. Then she'll send out Cherim, and Cherim will hit me with a Leech Seed, and unfortunately it still has the Reflect up, so I'm not doing very much damage to this Cherim. And ultimately, Leech Seed screws me over. Sometimes I get paralyzed by like a Stun Spore or whatever status move she has. But by the time I make it to Roserade, I am nearly always around half health left. And by the time I get to Roserade, or not by the time, but rather in the Roserade battle, I just get cooked by a Magical Leaf. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm generally slower than her because I've got the paralyzed heal, or the, I'm paralyzed. So Gardenia has been an enormous problem for me so far, and I really just don't know what to do about it. I mean, I literally have no other options but to just keep on trying over and over again. I think what the plan is I'm ultimately just going to end up saving right before we battle her, and I'll just have to cut the video however many times it takes me to record this video. I'll just keep on battling her until I get lucky enough to win, because Gardenia is just so brutal to face. I honestly can't believe it. Like, I thought we would cruise through it. We're a little over leveled. We've got a really strong flying type attack, but it's just not enough for her. I almost feel like I need to use like an X attack. Do we even have any? Like, that might actually be the play. I wonder if I have any. I should check. We're going to take a gander at the bag here real quick and see if I have an X attack that I can use to boost up Pluck's strength. Because, I mean, otherwise we just get screwed over. Alright. Before I do that, I'm just going to walk on over to Gardenia. I hope this is the last time I need to see your face, and I'm going to save. And normally that's not something I like to do mid-video, but in this case I feel like it's justified. I'm just going to have to overlay 2 separate episodes if necessary. Let's check the bag here. Alright, items. Anything good? X attack? No, we don't even have one of those. Alright, well, we don't have a lot of options. We don't have a lot of good moves. We're just going to have to rip it again and hope for the best. Alright guys, I am back again here. This is attempt number 6 on Gardenia. I cannot fathom how difficult this gym leader fight is. But, I mean, yeah, I guess that's the way it goes when I only train up one Pokemon and it's weak to this gym. I mean, the Reflect is what's really hurting me here. Like, if Turtwig did not set up Reflect, I think I'd have a good chance. But the only way that I can win this battle is if we critical hit on Pluck and knock out the Turtwig in one shot. That's the only way. And it has not happened yet, and I don't expect that it will happen in the foreseeable future. So we're just going to have to keep plucking away, and ultimately I already know that we are set up for failure here immediately because of that Reflect. I mean, it's just not possible for us to get through Turtwig without taking damage unless we critical hit on the very first try. That's just the way that it goes. So one more Pluck will take the thing out, but next up is Cherim. Cherim likes to use either Leech Seed, Magical Leaf, or Safeguard, or like I think it's Stun Spore, whatever move paralyzes us. No matter what, even if we get past Cherim, there's just no way that we're able to get through. Roserade, the Leech Seed just absolutely screws us over, so like I said, I already know this is going to be the end for us. Reflect wears off, but it doesn't really help us that much because Cherim is just restoring all the health in the world with Leech Seed, and she's going to hit us with a Magical Leaf on the next turn. I feel very confident about that. One more Pluck will do the job, but Magical Leaf will take us out, I believe. So I think this is already going to be the end of the road for us here on this. Oh, we got a Quick Claw boost. Okay, that was absolutely essential. So we make it to Roserade, but we're pretty beat up and we're still seated, which is, of course, like worst case scenario. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to heal up with a Super Potion right away. Actually, I think it makes sense to switch over to Bidoof at this point. See if we can heal up off screen there. And yeah, I'm not sure if the seating still is an issue when we swap Pokemon. Maybe it's not. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Super Potion here on Aquabat. Pretty much our best course of action, our best chance at winning. Roserade's going to use Magical Leaf here, knock us out, of course. And we'll switch back over to Prinplup, but I think we did eliminate the Leech Seed, which is actually a big positive here. I will say this is actually the best looking chance we've had so far. We're going to get the Stun Spore. It's not a huge deal because we do have the Quick Claw, so we could maybe outspeed. We're going to use Pluck, and we steal the Citrus Berry, which is helpful, but only restores 6 health. I wish it was a little bit more. We're going to see what happens here. As long as Roserade doesn't heal, I think we've got a good shot at this. No critical hit here, and we cannot get fully paralyzed. Alright, no critical hit. Do not be fully paralyzed. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright guys, I can't believe it happened this way. That's not really the way I expected to beat Gardenia. I honestly thought we were doomed from the very beginning. But, oh my goodness. I mean, this is a really tough gym battle for someone with just a Prinplup. It took 6 tries, but I mean, honestly, I really feel like we got pretty lucky there with the swap out and the Leech Seed situation. There were several other times where I had swapped out Bidoof right after Turtwig to heal up Prinplup, and we just got lucky in this case, and we didn't have to do that. But yeah, I apologize for being so pessimistic there because it really felt to me like one of those battles we were doomed to lose there after the way it started, but I guess we kind of lucked out. But in any case, let's go ahead and we will heal up the team. Yeah, apologies for such a large delay on the video again. Like I explained in the beginning of the video, you know, it's just been kind of a crazy schedule. I don't really know when the next time is that I will be able to upload, but I'm just gonna keep trying my best. We'll see, you know, how it all goes. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, but just a stressful one to record. Like, this has actually been taking me, like, I've probably recorded this episode for around an hour now, just doing this battle over and over again. And you know, I've already tried it several other times earlier in the week, so grateful that we were finally able to get it done. But yeah, it was not an easy job getting there. But in any case, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time.